With Monster Hunter World only 2 weeks away, I decided to sit down and write a list about why I think this game should be on your radar. So here are my 5 reasons why you should be on the lookout for Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter is a game that is constantly challenging the player. Each monster has a unique set of moves and behaviors that you need to know if you want to defeat it. Mechanically, it's very similar to the Dark Souls series. Character movements feel like they have weight, and you need to be wary of your attacks. The monsters don't have a visual health bar. The only way to see the monster's health is to pay attention and to see what has changed visually. When you're winning against monsters, they start to pant, have scars on their body, or sometimes pieces of their body will actually be cut off in battle. This added layer really makes the player focus on the monster to track its behavior and makes for a more engaging experience. In this game, it truly is your wit and your grit that will take you to the next level and to the next monster. If you're like me and you like beautifully designed games and worlds, then this game is for you. Previous incarnations of Monster Hunter were trapped on the 3DS or PSP, so monster designs never really shined. But now that it's upgraded to the PS4, these monsters look both beautiful and horrifying. On top of that, each monster is designed with its habitats in mind. Flying monsters usually spend time in the upper canopies of areas, and you can see their habitats are inhabited with various scratches and environmental effects. Monster Hunter feels like a fleshed out world and environment where these beautiful monsters roam and brings the game to a whole new level of realism. Monster Hunter game's pride and joy are their armor and weapon designs. In the world of Monster Hunter, everything you wear and use is crafted from monsters that you, the player, have hunted. Each time you defeat a monster, they will drop parts which you can then bring to the smith to create new sets of armor that look like the enemies you just defeated. With each new encounter, not only do you grow mentally from memorizing patterns and behaviors, you also physically change and your powers grow. But that's not all. Each piece of gear is equipped with different skills and properties that can help you on future hunts. Did you defeat a fire-breathing monster? Well, his armor will help you against fire in the future. Monster Hunter is always about preparing for that next hunt and decking your hunter out in beautiful and deadly gear. Monster Hunter World brings a completely new feature to the series, the monster food chain. Sometimes during your fights, monsters will encounter other monsters and they will go at it. That's right, monster on monster combat. Watching it happen for the first time made me feel like I was 10 years old playing with dinosaur action figures and planning these elaborate fights. Depending on where your monster is in the food chain, the monster will either win or lose their fight. These fights can give you an advantage against your opponent to exploit. It's like watching a scene out of Jurassic Park play out every session. It's intense, it's explosive, and it's amazing to see. In Monster Hunter World, each hunt will always be something new. Monsters won't always take the same path and have different behaviors for different situations. Even if you hunt the same monster 2 times, they might not spawn in the same area, and depending upon the situation, their behaviors might completely change. Even when I was playing the beta recently, monsters' behaviors were not 100% predictable, which brought a different level of challenge to the game that I hadn't seen before. Monster Hunter is one of my favorite series of all time, and I hope you give it a shot this month on January 26th. But until next time, I have been Ian, and this has been OK Beast. Remember that every Friday you can catch a new video essay right here on the OK Beast YouTube channel, and be sure to listen to the OK Beast podcast every Monday. Thanks for all your support, and Happy New Year, everybody.